Hello and welcome back. Today is going to be my weekly makeup basket. I apologise if I'm not looking the best. I've been a wee bit unwell, so kind of put some makeup on and hope for the best. But I have a few products to get through, so I'm just going to show you what I intend to focus on for the next coming week. First is going to be my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, and there are so very many colours in this palette that I don't think I'll be using very many other eyeshadows, but I just really wanted to play with it and see what the colours were like and everything else. I've included my Benefit Bikini Teeny, which came in a recent haul. I just again want to play with this, see what it's like. I really like the colour, so for those nude days it'll be nice to wear something like that. I have two browns. The first is from Body Shop and the colour is just 06. It's quite an old eyeshadow, so I'm not sure if they still do it like that, but it's this nice chocolatey sort of brown, more on the tan side. And then another one I'm just trying to use up is from number 17, and it's the Barely There trio, and it's just the brown that's left now. It's quite a chocolatey brown. So I have a baked eyeshadow from e.l.f. and I think this is Burnt Plum if I remember correctly. And I think this is the only sort of colour that's missed out in the Vice palette, so I thought I'd chuck that in. Sorry, Vice 2 palette. And Bare Minerals Greenhouse, which is this loose mossy green matte pigment. And there was a nice green in the Vice 2 palette, and I thought this could be good as a base, or, you know, I'll be doing something with that. I've kept in my Stila Kitten. I've been loving this eyeshadow, and I thought it might pair well with the Bikini Teeny. Wanted to test that out anyway and see what they look like. And I've put in the Scandalized pencil from Rimmel in nude because I've been not the best and I'm starting to get a cold now as well, which is always great. My eyes have been looking quite tired and I find this is quite good. Just on my inner line. I'm really getting somewhere with this eyelid primer. It's from Bare Minerals. It's the Primetime Eyelid Primer, and I think I've actually almost finished this up, so I'm gonna persevere with this in my basket. Now I'm popping in some shadow sticks because again these are going to be used to brighten that inner corner a bit, and the first is from NYX and it's Sparkle Nude and it's a sort of rosy gold shade, as you can see there. It's quite nice and it should be good to brighten that inner corner. The next is Work the Shadow pencil from Collection, and this is in Vanilla Sky, which is just this sort of white shimmery pencil, cream shadow. Also from Collection I'm keeping in Vanilla Blush, which is this sort of pinkier shimmery shade. I'm putting in my Benefit Eye Bright pencil. I really think I need all the help I can get this week, and this is more just a baby pink colour. And another one that I'm keeping in from last week, it's this eyeliner and eyeshadow stick from e.l.f. and it's got this dark mossy green colour for an eyeliner and a slightly different mossy green for the eyeshadows. I thought it might be useful as a base or something for the greener eyeshadows. Now on to face. The first foundation I'm popping back in is the L'Oreal Nude Magique foundation. I really love this. I have been so enjoying using it and I'm putting it in again because I really like it. Next foundation is from YSL and it's the Touche Éclat foundation, and I have the colour BR10, and I'm putting this in because I'm popping in this primer from Bourjois. It's a matte serum primer and I'm going to be testing this out because the YSL foundation is more of a radiance foundation, so it's more glowy. I find it difficult to wear because I've got combination oily skin, and I thought if I put down a matte primer I might be able to get away with wearing this more, so fingers crossed on that front. I'm putting in my Smashbox Photo Finish primer, just the original one. I just prefer this slightly more than the light one that I have. I'm popping back in the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder in Warm. I'm gradually starting to make more and more of a dent in this, so I'm going to continue to use it. I tend to just use it down my nose and on my chin and on my forehead and a wee bit sort of either side of my nose, because that's where I tend to get oily. So I'm popping in this highlighter from Bourjois, the Java powder. This is just sort of a shimmery highlighter similar to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, so I'm going to test that out a wee bit more and I'll sort of let you know how I get on. The e.l.f. eyebrow kit is going back in. I'm really starting to make a dent in it as well, which is good. A concealer, I forgot to mention, it's the Instant Anti-Age, the Erase Eye concealer in light from Maybelline. And I picked this up in the recent haul you would have seen. I'm just testing this out under my eyes. I have actually already started to use it, as you can probably see. I will let you know how I get on with this. A highlighter that I'm keeping in, it's the Love Affair from Bare Minerals, and this is just a rosy gold highlight. And I'm popping in Soap & Glory's Glow All Out highlighter, which is more of a muted highlighter. So I want to use this more and again give you some feedback on that. I've had it a wee while. I'm popping in Soap & Glory's Love at First Blush, which I thought would be nice. I've actually popped in quite a few of each of the pieces because I wanted a bit more variety this week. So I'm putting in Dolly Mix from MAC, which isn't as scary as it looks. It's just this nice vibrant pink and you can apply it quite lightly. So I'm keeping in Glee from Bare Minerals. Again, I've been loving this product and it's just a nice handy one to have. It goes with so many different eye looks. And again, I'm keeping in the Bare Minerals Raconteur. And I'm also keeping in my Berry Merry blush from e.l.f. Finally, I'm keeping in this pomegranate blush from Sleek. Oh, something I forgot to mention, I'm obviously keeping in my Rimmel Day to Night mascara. This is the main mascara. I do use some of the other ones on occasion, but this is the one I use most of the time at the minute. Now, on to lips. I'm keeping in my Urban Decay Lip Primer Potion, and I'm adding in this Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in Ozone. It's just a clear one, and you just put this around the outer rim of your lip. So again, I've popped in quite a few different lipsticks. These are a few new ones that I want to test out and see how I get on with them. The first is Chili from Max Factor, which is this lovely, vibrant, rich sort of red colour, which is that shade there. It's a lovely dark, really vibrant red. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of got a berry tone to it. I have popped in this lipstick from Sen. Well, it's the makeup from Lidl that I would have shown. And this is more of a daytime lipstick. It's a bit more nude, I suppose. And that's it there. Another lipstick I'm actually keeping this in, so you would have seen it, is Amethyst Shimmer from Rimmel, and it's much more of a metallic, you know, pinky colour. I'm popping in this colour from Bourjois. It's number 14 and it is Pretty Prune, and I've had this a while and it's a nice autumnal sort of shade. You can see there it's quite a nice deep berry colour. I'm popping in Plumful, which is from MAC. Again, you would have seen this one before. I'm wearing it today. It's a nice plummy colour without being too strong. I'm popping in this lipstick from Barry M, and it's one that adjusts to the pH of your lips. And that's why I've actually popped in the Invisible eyeliner or lip liner from Urban Decay, because Carrie said, you know, if it goes around the outside, it sort of adjusts to your skin as well, so you get, you know, an interesting effect. So it'd be nice to pop around the Invisible lip liner first to make sure it doesn't bleed or anything. A lipstick that every beauty blogger seems to have, it's 107, and it's one of the Kate lipsticks from Rimmel. And that's a swatch of it there. It's quite new to me. Again, it's another berry, but it's much more of a lighter tone to it. It's quite nice. And finally, a lipstick from Lipstick Queen, and it's in Rose Sinner, and this is a matte raspberry kind of shade. And that's it there. So those are for the days that I want something a bit sort of brighter and whatever on my lips, especially on the grey days like it is today. I can't get over it. It's absolutely chucking it down outside. So if you heard the rain, that's what's going on. I forgot one product. I'm actually keeping this in. It's Galaxy Apocalypse from Rimmel. And it's this mauvey sort of tone. I'm sure you've seen it before. I'm keeping it in from last week. It's this purpley mauvey tone colour. So that is it for this week's makeup basket. I'm sure you've spotted a few favourites that I've sort of kept in repeatedly, and they will no doubt turn up my monthly favourites soon. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you're interested on what's on the rest of my face, please keep watching. If you're not, thanks for watching. Please like and please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. So for my primer, I used my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Light. And the foundation I've used, surprise surprise, is Nude Magique from L'Oreal, and that's in 100 Porcelain. Under my eyes, I've used the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Erase Concealer, and I've used that under my eyes, and then I set that with a little bit of Well Rested from Bare Minerals. On my eyelid for primer, I used my Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer, and then I used the Sleek palette I have here, and it's just a one shade look, to be honest. It is the colour Court in Cannes from the Vintage Romance palette. So I've taken that all over the lid, and then with a fluffy brush I put a bit more of that on and darkened my crease with it slightly and blended it all out. So I was a bit lazy with my eyes today. For mascara, I used my Rimmel Glam Eyes Day to Night mascara. I set down the centre of my face with the e.l.f. Tongue Correcting Face Powder. So I sort of set here, down my nose, onto my chin. For blush, I've used the Berry Merry from e.l.f. just lightly. And for lips, I used MAC's Plumful, which I've already mentioned. I did use some Hourglass powder just along the tops of my cheeks and a wee bit on my forehead just to brighten my face because I needed a wee bit of help today. I'm not looking the very best. But that is everything. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you have any questions or anything else, let me know down below, and I will be doing a blog post which whenever it is up I will link that down below as well, so you can see all the products that I've mentioned. Well, I list them all anyway. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!